Come on, you bunch of freaks. Yeah, sit down like this bloke. It's the gangster. Take a seat. Come on in. You all right, everyone? Can you all hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah? Hey, you two at the back over here, man. Get on in here, ladies. Don't be shy. Hey, here he is. You all right, Jack, James Maple Jack? How you doing, man? Can we turn the volume up a bit, please? It's kind of quiet, yeah. Hang on, everyone. Okay, that's better.
Yep.
So we're doing it. Happy Christmas, everyone. It's happening. Thanks for coming back to the VR gig. We've got the second Dom Hatton-Woods and friends who was at the last one. Good, one of you. Because I thought there were loads of you here, you bastards. You were all there and you left me hanging there. That was really sad, man. That was really sad. Oh, you all right, Soccer? How you doing? Double thumbs up. So, let me fill you all in. What's happening is we're doing this. We're going to try and do this monthly. Book 2 comedians and then myself. I'll come on and host it like I've done before. And I have booked today 2 of the oldest comics on the circuit. So, I mean, they're in VR. They don't even really have phones, I don't think. So this is a technology fucking advance for them. They've got no idea what's going on. Oh, we got more coming in. Welcome. How are you? Come on to the front. Don't be shy. Come to daddy. Sorry. You can say that stuff in VR, can't you? So here we are. Gangster man. What have you been up to, mate? Yeah, you sit. What'd you get up to for Christmas, mate?
Eating a lot of food.
Are you okay? What the fuck is going on? Have you got cerebral palsy or something? You don't have to sit anymore. You just melted into the chair there. Fucking insane. What's your name, Fia? How are you doing? Are you all right? You're okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's just not working, so I'm just stand.
What's that?
I'll stand. I'm not gonna stand.
Yeah, you're moving a lot around. It's crazy. Like vibrating. Fucking insane. Anyway, well, Fia, what did you get to for Christmas?
I got nothing, unfortunately.
You got no presents?
No, nothing.
That's sad, man. Can someone give Fia a present?
The present of friendship.
Yeah? Do you want to be his friend, Fia?
That's all I need.
That's all you need? Do you want to be his? Do you want to be friends with him, Fia?
What? Nah, she's Canadian. I don't know.
Whoa! Let's do the racism, sir. Enough of that.
He muted himself.
You muted, Dom.
Oh, fucking hell!
On your left controller.
I've muted myself, everyone. Hang on, guys. Have I done it? Have I? Fuck you know. That was embarrassing. So can you hear me now?
100%.
The guys at the back, if you could just not chat, please. It's distracting to the show. Thank you very much. Feels weird to say in VR, but what? So you can all hear me now, can you?
Yeah.
That's good. Thanks, mate. So I was trying to set Fia up with James. You're in Canada? What?
Nah, bro, I'm married.
Nah, you just said bro and you've got a green beard. That's fucking insane. That was mental. Well, that doesn't suit at all. You can't say bro. That's like a Top Boy thing, and you look like not Top Boy. I don't know what it would be, but something else.
There you go.
James, what do you get up to? We spoke a bit last time.
I spend every day here.
You spend every day here. Is this your job? Do you work with StageTime?
Basically, yeah.
Do you have another job?
I also walk dogs as well, but that's basically it.
What a fucking mental life. He walks dogs and then comes in VR and fucking harasses Fia. Anyway, so you're a dog walker.
Yeah.
That's good, man. And what kind of dogs are you walking? Any kind of dog?
Any kind of dog, as long as it doesn't bite my left testicle off.
What?
Again.
Any kind of dog, as long as it doesn't bite his left testicle off. Are you like Hitler with one testicle? Why have you got? What's wrong with the right one? Not hurt as well?
Probably, but the left one's more important, right?
Are they?
Don't know.
Has anyone else heard this phenomenon that the left testicle is the most important testicle? That's fucking insane.
Yeah, righty tighty, lefty loosey, right?
Yeah? I don't think that applies to testicles, does it, Soccer? The rule of turning stuff righty, tighty, lefty, whatever it was, applies to testicles now, apparently. That's insane. Anyway, I've got testicles, James. 2 of them.
I'm glad to hear that.
Not to brag or anything. Do you watch? So you, James, you do this, the VR world. You walk dogs. Any other hobbies?
Yeah, hobbies. Yeah, not dying.
Not dying. You're weird, man. Sorry to say it to you, but you are strange. You're a strange human. Do you watch pornography? Pornography? Do you watch pornography?
Sorry, man. No.
No pornography. God, you haven't lived, man. You want to get on that shit. What?
His wife's in the same room. Of course he's going to say that.
Oh, his wife's in the same room. That's funny. Where's his wife? Wife, where are you, lady?
No, not in this room. She can't go on VR. She gets dizzy.
She gets dizzy on VR.
Yeah.
So where is his wife? She's not. Oh, she's in the room with you. I understand. Yeah. She's like right there. So you've got a woman with you in this room right now.
Yes.
God, that makes me feel lonely. Fuck. I went to a.
So you know what?
10 years, man. Good for you. What's the secret, James?
Just don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Very good. I'll take that to my gravestone with me. Dom Hatton-Woods, don't be a dick. I went to a singles event the other day, James. That was mental. Don't know if
What
did.
happened?
Well, I went there and it was at a book club, and I don't really like to read, so that was a bad start. And I didn't know what to say to them. It was very awkward,
Mute
Huh?
yourself 2 seconds.
What? I mute myself. What's going on?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
What,
They're
am
just
I
trying
not
to.
muted?
What's
Listen,
going on?
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm confusing my mic when it's muted and when it's not muted.
Never thought I'd need to do
so
crowd
sorry.
control in VR. This is insane. So James went to this. Oh, he's sorting it out. So I went to the singles event, and it was at a book club, and they had Jenga, and I thought, fucking amazing, Jenga. That's a good conversation start. So I said to this girl, "Do you want to play Jenga?" And with 5 games of Jenga, and that's basically marriage, I thought, right? And then she goes to me, "Yeah, for sure, 5 games of Jenga, man." She goes, "Do you want to come to this wine bar around the corner?" I said, "Yeah, great." And then we're at the wine bar having a great time, and she asked me a critical question, which is, "How old are you?" Right? And I was like, "I'm 26. How old are you?" And she goes, "Well, I'm 37." And I was like, "Fuck, that's not good." And I was like, and then as a joke, I was like, "I'm all right with that. It's only 11 years." And she goes, I said, "It's only 11 years." And she goes, "Well, would you date someone 11 years younger than you?" I said, "Well, I'm 26, aren't I?" They'd be 15, wouldn't they? So yes, I would. Anyway, have you got a daughter? Anyway, you missed that, James. That was a shame. So
That's okay.
it's okay. I just made it was a paedophile joke, basically.
Great.
I've got loads of them. But yeah, James, I'm a lonely man. I watch a lot of pornography. It's not good. But I had to move porn. I moved into a new house, and in my new house, porn, they blocked it. What a fucking tragedy that is. I didn't even know you could block porn. I thought that was like a basic human right. That's what I thought. And I, not proud of this, but I can't watch porn in my new house. What I've done to like counteract this is I've started going to my grandparents' house. Yeah, I know. Yeah, to watch porn, and which sounds bad, but my granddad's got a fucking great collection. So yeah. No, he does. Well, it was a good plan until I realised it was just my gran in her youth. Anyway, you think that's bad? Now I've said every time I say that, I've got to think of my own granny naked, don't I? I've now got to do the rest of this show in VR with a semi, and not sure if I can do that. We're off. Anyway. I mentioned it before. I've mentioned going to a private school. I think when my parents paid for the school, and it's very difficult going to a private school because there's a lot of pressure because you're no longer your child's you're no longer their loving kid that they love. You're now their investment. Right? It's very difficult, and also when you tell people, especially in the north of England, you went to a private school, they hate you instantly, and they call you privileged. They go, "Oh my God, you're so privileged." It's annoying. I get called privileged so much. I don't even want to go out on horseback anymore. Fucking ridiculous. But it is pressure because they want you to do well, and I got shit grades. Right? And every time I got a bad grade, which was every time, they'd threaten me. And they go, Dom, if you don't get your shit together, if you don't start focusing at school, we're going to take you out of this private school and send you to a state school with the unpaid kids. And I was like, all right, that sounds great. Like, they miss lessons, smoke weed, do drugs, that sounds fantastic, right? But then they'd be like, oh no, man, you don't want to go there. You don't want to see the other side of the world. They made it sound like prison. They said, like, there's 250 kids in a class and they've got one pencil to share between all of them. Like, they find out you went to a private school and you'll become their bitch. You'll hate it. One year, they made it sound like the worst place in the world. One year, they took me to Auschwitz, right? And told me that was a state school. And I didn't know better. I believed them. I was like, well, it's got a sauna at least, so that's good. And then I thought the big thing. I didn't know. I thought the big thing of shoes was just lost property. And anyway, which I suppose it was. So there we go. We've got porn, Auschwitz. We've had it all. But it's not good going to a private school. Like, it was not. I didn't enjoy the process because it was a boarding school, my school, and which sounds like a brag, but it's not, because my school wasn't international. It wasn't like in another country. And for my parents, they lived literally 20 minutes away. Yeah. They didn't want a better education. They just didn't want me in their house. That's what it was. And I didn't mind boarding until I found out you could go for the day. I didn't know that was an option. And then I found out people were going for the day. And it was sad, but it wasn't that bad because they weren't that distant. I did still see my parents every day when they picked up my brother. So anyway, see you tomorrow. Do you know what a private school is? I know you're not from... Who's from England in here, by the way? Soccer, you're in England, aren't you? You're in Birmingham. Where are you, James, mate?
I'm from Canada, but I'm currently living in the UK.
Living in where in the UK?
Reading area.
Are you eating?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It's just like... That's insane. You had to put... But you put your food over your mouth as if it was a rude thing. Like as if you were actually eating food in the game. As if, oh, sorry, I'm just eating a carbonara currently. What are you eating, mate?
Let's see. Haribo Tang Fastics.
Let's see, as if you didn't know what he was... is that how your life is? You just wear these so much, you don't know what's going in your mouth. You're just like, well, it could be lasagna, it could be Haribo Tang Fastics, I don't know. That's insane.
Dog could have done a poo on the table and I wouldn't know.
Right, well done, James. You know what, James? I was going to make like a cum or a poo joke there, but I thought, no, I'm going to be above it. I've done too much of those tonight. I've made 3 in 10 minutes. I thought I'm going to go highbrow, and then you fucking did it for me. So well done, sir. Good for you, man. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to find a wife at the minute. As some of you know, I spoke about it last time, and I think I don't know. I think I'm too emotional to find a wife. Like too emotional to be in a relationship. And I'm very. It's weird because I'm very desperate. I'm a very desperate man, but I'm also extremely shallow. So it's a very weird mix of emotions to like be inside. Like I don't know how to deal with those two. That's like being starving but only wanting Michelin star food. Like it doesn't make sense as an emotion. And I was seeing this girl recently, and she was saying something, and not sure. Wasn't listening, obviously. No. She was speaking, and at the end of the sentence, she used, again, I can't remember what she was saying, but at the end of the sentence, she used the words, and it was going really well with this girl, and at the end of this sentence, she used the words, and all that jazz. And I thought, and all that jazz? You can fuck off, actually. I don't want anything to do with that. If you're going to use the words, all that jazz, I can't have anything to do with you, I don't think. And but I'm too emotional to date women because I was on the phone to a lady the other day. First time we'd spoken, right? She answers the phone, we're chatting away, it's going fine. And the first question I ask her, the first question to open, like my first impression to this girl, my first question was, what is your biggest daily struggle? Which is a terrible question, by the way. I should have asked anything else, like a favourite drink, a favourite meal deal, her name, anything like that. And she deferred the question. She was like, I don't know, mate, just getting out of bed in the morning. To completely blanking the question, not wanting to answer, which is fair enough. And then she said to me, what's your biggest daily struggle? So I said, I think I've got a fear of abandonment. What a terrible advertisement that is. That's not showing any mental stability at all. I told this girl for the first time I'd spoken to her, I've got a fear of abandonment, and then she went, all right, okay, and then hung up the phone. I was like, right, great. Fucking abandoned me there and then. Sad man. I think I've got a fear of abandonment, and it's a real thing, a fear of abandonment, and like, you know, abandonment issues. But there's no support for it. Like there's an AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. They've got that. We don't have Abandonments Anonymous, do we? Because none of us would ever leave. We'd all just be there forever. But I say that there is a group called CODA, which is called Codependence Anonymous, and I went there once. And it's to get, you know, people that are codependent, to get them independent, to be able to live their lives by themselves. And one guy, he stood up in the middle of the meeting. He goes, you know what, guys? I've been coming to this meeting now for 6 years. And before I came to this meeting, I was so codependent, I couldn't do anything by myself. And now 6 years into this group, I don't know how I'd live without any of you. And I thought, all right, well, that sounds like... sounds like that's had the opposite effect, actually, I think. I think it stems from childhood. Like my parents, terrible match. They never got together. They're divorced, obviously. That's why I'm like this. And but like my mum is a very like pessimistic lady, and a very much like a glass half empty kind of person. That's what she is. But my dad is very optimistic, but he's also an alcoholic. So he's like yeah, he's like a fuck the glass, I'll take the bottle kind of person. And that's what he is. And because of my dad, I didn't realise he drunk when I was a kid. Like, I didn't realise he was an alcoholic till I was much older when I was a little kid. I didn't realise my dad had a drinking problem. I just thought he was a really bad driver. So couldn't tell. And hated cyclists. So difficult. I don't mind not. I don't drink now because of that, because of the impact my dad had on me. I don't mind not drinking. You know, it's good. There's no drawbacks really. I think the only drawback is I moved to Manchester, where I live now, like 5 years ago, and I didn't know anyone, so I had to make friends. It's very difficult as a straight man, when you don't drink, to make friends with other straight men without seeming a little bit gay, actually. Because that's how men bond, and then you don't drink, they think like you're trying to convert them. That's what that is. Like I'd meet a guy, we'd hang out, and I'd go, man, you're great, we should hang out again. He'd go, yeah, you're right, we should hang out again. Why don't we go for a drink? And at that point, I've got to be like, we could go for a drink, or I was thinking maybe a walk around the park. What do you reckon? What do you think of that? Should we do that? Feed the ducks, get some ice cream, see where it goes. What do you reckon? Fuck it, let's go to a sauna. And anyway, so look, what's going to happen now is the first comic of the night, the first comic of two, Vince Atta is going to come on. He's going to do a set, and then Tony's going to come on, the final comic of the night, and I'm going to come back on, and then I'm going to close the night off. And I mean, I don't need to say this, you guys are great, but please give Vince and Tony all the love you've given me. Don't talk about yourself while they're on, and just give them loads of support, loads of love. The more love you give them, the better they'll be for you, and the better time everyone's going to have. Agreed?
Agreed.
Good. So there's going to be a little buffer section whilst Vince comes on, so just stay there. Please stay in the room, and then Vince will be here in like 2 minutes. So see you in a minute. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Tom.
Whee.
So where's the timer? Is it like 80? Can I move that? No, I can't. No, I can't. How are you? You okay? It's nice. It's all right. It's nice to meet you. This is nuts. This is nuts. I like what you're doing there, Satchmets. You're doing that. I don't know why you're doing it, but you do. I know. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay, good.
Raising the roof.
I love this. I love James Maple. Yeah, I see it. Wow. So, okay, right. I don't know. I'll tell you. I suppose the main thing you need to know about me, the most important thing that you would need to know about me initially is that I live with Dom. We share a house. Me and Dom share a house, man. And yeah, I know. Well, I've learned a couple of things. The main thing I've learned is that everything is gay. Like everything is gay. Like cooking, gay. Cooking is gay. Getting up early in the morning, that's gay. Being in a committed relationship with a woman, massively gay, apparently. And so then I got to the point I realised I don't think Dom knew what gay was, so I fucked him. now he does. No, anyway, all right. So I'll tell you about me. Okay, so I guess you've got an avatar of me. I saw Dom's avatar. It was very handsome. It's not what Dom looks like at all. But then again, you guys are very, very handsome as well. All of you, very like this is a sexy bunch of avatars. I'm 50. I'm 52, man. I don't understand any of this. So that tells you a little bit about my life. You know that I'm 52 and a house share with Dom Hatton-Woods. That tells you where my life and my comedy career is at the moment. And I'm speaking to you guys. This is amazing. Basically, speaking to a room full of mainly Americans who aren't there. What could be better? This is fantastic. And the guy from Birmingham. There's a guy from Birmingham. Is that right?
She's a girl, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, who's from Birmingham?
Me, hi.
Oh, Sacco, you from Birmingham?
Yeah.
Yes, mate. Whereabouts in Birmingham are you from? No, I'm sorry, everyone else, but whereabouts?
From Sutton Coldfield.
Sutton Coldfield. Oh man, that's oddly middle class. I love it. I like that. I like. Okay, all right. So, I guess I'll tell you about. I'll tell you a little bit about me. Okay, the main thing that you probably don't know about me is actually true because most people can't tell when you look at me, is that I'm from a black family. Okay, I'm from a black family. I'm very, very light skinned. I'm mixed race. So basically, I'll say this to you now: being black is hard. Especially if you're not, that is a lot fucking harder, man. I see you, Al Plasma. I see you there, bro. I see that's a. See what's the same? But like, I would look at you. I guess with your avatar, that you, I don't know. Our avatars kind of color coordinated. Is that how it works, or do you just get to choose?
Get to choose, but we try to be as coordinated as possible.
Is that what you actually look like, James Maplejack? Is that did you choose that like
Aside from the blue hair, yeah.
You look like you've just given Marge Simpson head. That's what you look like, man. That's how that works. It looks like I don't understand how that would actually work, but but anyway. So yeah, so I'm very light skinned, man. I'm very light skinned. I'm mixed race, and basically, the best way to describe it is I'm like I'm the lightest of my lineage, the pastiest of my people, the white sheep of the family. But here's the thing. So basically, it recalls the situation. See, I look around this room and would suggest, I mean, again, this is a set that I normally say in front of people in front of me that I can actually see. But I would suggest that most people in this room are of Caucasian origin because that's what you look like. Okay, that's what you look like. I mean, apart from you, Al Plasma, I see you there, bro. But this is the thing. But apart from that, basically, I'm gonna tell you what I look like to most people in the world. One word. That one word is foreign. Like I don't know if you know, but in the UK, it's not a popular look at the moment. I look foreign everywhere, man. I look foreign in my own home. I live on my own, apart from Dom. I don't even know what that means. We're saying I look foreign. I look foreign everywhere. And what happens is this, man. When people don't know where you're from, people assume the worst. Like everyone thinks I'm from the country they hate the most. Like I'll give you an example, man. Hey, how you doing, Bethany Walker? I see you there. How are you? Let's come here. So it's so good that you're here because I'm just here telling people that I'm from a black family, and then you just walk in and say bullshit. No, you're not. So I like you've done that, but it's good. But basically, what's I was saying? So where was it? Oh yeah, so I can say what happens when you look just universally foreign? People assume the worst. Like everyone thinks I'm from the country they hate most. Right? I'll give you an example. Like in France, they think I'm Algerian. And they fucking hate Algerians, man. The French hate Algerians the way that people in the UK hate everyone, including ourselves. It's the same level. And I love French people, man. I think French people are cool. So I love the way French people always sound paranoid whenever they answer the phone, like, hello? I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do this. They've got caller ID. I've been to France, man. They've got caller ID. They just choose to ignore it. Because the French, like, I've had this conversation, man. Like my phone, like, voot, voot. Like, they'll be like, voot. C'est Jean-Philippe, voot. Excuse-moi, Vince, voot. I am expecting this call. Hello? It's ridiculous. I don't know how to do it. So if you're me, like, so basically, I know, you know, as well, like, I mean, recently, man, like, my girlfriend is French, man. My girlfriend is French, and that's wonderful, man. That's wonderful. She's French and she's beautiful, but the thing is, like, but she lived in like Northern Ireland, so her accent is fucked, man. It's fucked. I don't know what to do about it. Her accent is fucked because it's just be like she's like, "Hello, mon petit sucre d'orge. How are you? How are you? Would you like to go out with me tonight?" I think I said, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how I feel about it. Basically, it's like the situation I find myself like it's a combination of erotic and terrifying at the same time. That's the main thing. Like at times it feels like I'm having an affair with Bridget Bardot and Sir Ian Paisley. It's fucked. No, she'll be there. She'll be like, would you like to join me? Would you like to join me in the shower? Get your dick out now. Get your dick out. Get it out. Stay out. Get the kids out. Move. And I'm being mean to her. Because here's the thing, man. She does all these things, but she sings, man. She sings beautifully. She sings beautifully. You know, she sings, man. She sings this. There's a UK singer called Jess Glynn, and she loves Jess Glynn, man. And I hear her singing, when she sings the song, she'll be like, darling, in the shower. She's in the shower. She sings, she's like, darling, hold my hands. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save up to £50 per person. That's £300 for a family of 4. It's 200 actually, I got that wrong. But I realised, you didn't think you would laugh at that because most people, that's a UK advert. People in the UK, it's terrific. Have you heard of Jet2?
Oh yeah.
The flight company? Oh, you heard about them? Oh, so they're fucking whack over there as well. Okay, that's fine. This is the thing, because I hate that advert, man. I hate it's the lies. It's the lies behind it. They say like nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. There are lakes of piss circumnavigating a Weatherspoons pub in Birmingham that beat a Jet 2 holiday. It's the worst thing in the world. So here's the thing. Everything beats a Jet 2 holiday, man. Everything beats a Jet 2 holiday. And what I hate about that advert the most, it's the lie. It's the lie behind that little equation. Like, you can save up to £200 for a family of 4. Yeah, that's if you don't take into consideration like the small things in life, like seat allocation, all those little extras that you got. You know, seat allocations where you have to pay for the privilege of going on holiday with the person sitting next to the person you love, and they go like, you know, they sing that song. They go like a darling, hold my hand. No chance. That cunt's on the other side of the plane. You're not going to do it. Unless you're like Mr. Tickle or Inspector Gadget, man. You ain't holding anyone's hand. You ain't holding anyone's hand. Anyway, as I was getting off the point. Getting off the point. So I was telling you basically about kind of, if you look foreign, basically if you look like me, you just look universally foreign. People don't know where you're from. People assume the worst. People just assume you're from the country they hate the most. Now, what is basically, so the way I found it, I've had to ask myself, because I've been doing comedy for a long time. I've traveled the world doing comedy. I've been all over the place, and I found this out. But basically I found like, then you have to ask yourself, if you look like this, especially in the current climate, if you look like this, is there a place in the world where I can go where I feel safe, man? Is there a country where I don't feel out of place? Is there a country where I feel safe? And there's one country in the world, man. One country in the world. Do you know what that one country is? Nah, it's fucking Scotland, man. It's fucking Scotland. I'm English, and the one place I feel safe is fucking Scotland. You will understand why. You will understand why, man. Because every time I step up on stage in Scotland, they take that one look at me. They take one look and they go, hey, whatever this bastard is, there's no fucking English, that's for sure. Use that 8 pal. I get away with it every time, man. I get away with it. So what I want to talk to you, so basically, as I said to you, man, I mentioned to you, I said, look, I'm from a black family. I said I'm from a black family, and this is the thing. And I am what's known very much as white passing. I am known very much as white passing. And I'll give you an example of how white passing I am. Recently, I've been working, man. I've been playing like, for me, what I've been doing recently is like, I've been playing Father Christmas, man. I've been playing Father Christmas, and that is the whitest guy. That's like the number one white guy on the planet. I take that as reparations for all the white Jesuses you see that all your parents have got on the walls. That's to say that basically, I loved playing Father Christmas, man. Never done it before. Playing Father Christmas, I'd love to show you the picture, but it's amazing. And so I am on Father Christmas, like a big bird. It's a big business. It's not like, it ain't no mall Father Christmas. It's this place called Lapland, UK. And it's like a multi-million-pound business. It's like a 4.5-hour show. And all these rich brats, they all go piling through there. And then about 4.5 hours later, they come and meet Father Christmas in a hut. And the hut's like pristine. It's all set up. It looks amazing. So this is the beautiful thing as well. And as I said, like, so there. And I'm the only one. Like, I looked around that room, there ain't no black Santas, there ain't no black Father Christmases anywhere in that room. There's black elves, there's a hell of a lot of fucking black elves. And you know what's so cheeky? They've even got like house elves. That's the worst. They've got like fucking house elves and runner elves, and they're the more disobedient ones. But what other was Alpaz was laughing and everybody else was like, is this all right? Can we laugh? It's okay, man, you're good. But yeah, so so I'm the only one. I'm the only Father Christmas that isn't white. And like they don't know, like I'm literally like I walk amongst you. They've got no idea what the situation is. And so I'm doing that, and I'm walking around, and I'm Father Christmas. And here's the thing is like, so then every so often, like I see, you know, like I'm good at it. I do the whole I do it like, remember the Mr. Kipling adverts? Like, oh, what would you like for Christmas? Ho, 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 ho. Exceedingly good cakes. That's how I do it, man. I do the whole thing like that. And I pull it off, man. I play everybody, and they love it. And the kids come in, and they fucking, but this thing is like, every so often, but there are signs. There are signs of my culture a little bit. Like when the kids start fucking around, I'm like, ho, ho, ho. They don't even really notice that, but I just let that one slide in. And every so often also, like I say, because this is rich. Because the thing is, it's not in Manchester, it's in a place called Macclesfield, which is just like, it's where footballers live, where the footballers live, like professional footballers, where they live, and the horrible wives that's within, and the bratty fucking kids, and they all come in, and I'm chatting to like, so it's rich kids mainly I'm chatting to, but then every so often in these families, you see like there's like a mixed race kid in the family, and it's always a little bit older, do you know what I mean? When, I don't know, when the woman's maybe gone out and made a bit of mistakes earlier on in life, like, that's how I exist. But this is the thing, but then kind of like this, so then you see that, and then like then with this one mixed race kid, so I always like to pull this mixed race kid, and I think if they fucking knew, if they only knew what they were looking at, but what I'll do is I'll just pull them in, and I'll just quietly, so the family can't hear to go, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, and remember, they not like us. They're not like us, and just let them go. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I like doing that. So the kids say some wild shit. So but the thing is as well, because what I realized as well, because it's rich kids, but not just rich kids. It's like rich kids. Basically, it's like rich kids, but also gangsters kids. So you get like gangsters kids coming as well. So in the middle of Timothy, sit down and be nice, Father Chris. So it's like, get in there, you wee shite. Go ahead, fucking right. Like, because I've had two brilliant like things like, so this one, soccer, I'm going to talk to you on this one, because one of these kids was from Birmingham. The family was from Birmingham, right? The family was from Birmingham, and like the kid was rough. Because the thing is as well, like you, as Father Christmas, you ain't supposed to tell off the kids. You don't tell, and they was like, tell him off, tell him to stop doing this, tell him to stop fucking around, tell him to go to bed. You can't do that, man. All the kids are on the good list. You paid £200, the kid's on the fucking good list. So this is the thing. But then this one kid this family come in from Birmingham soccer, and they come in, and they were proper women, they were like, and they kept going, right now, listen to Santa, what Santa said he's got to do, right, what you got to go to bed, tell him Santa, tell him to go to bed. I'm like, oh, Father Christmas can't intervene. Tell him Santa to go to bed, because Santa's always watching. Now what they do is they give you a bit of information about the kid as well. They give you some information about the kid. So when they come in, they're like, oh, hello, Billy, and how's fucking horse jumping? And the kid's like, how does Santa know? So they've got a little bit of information. So we started to give this kid a little bit of information, this Birmingham kid, and the kid's like, how does Santa know? And the parents like, see, Santa's always watching. Santa's always watching. Santa's up. This kid was smart. Soccer. You know what this kid did? This kid turned around. He just looked me in the face. The kid just turned around and went, do you watch me when I'm on the toilet? And I'm like, oh, shit. So what I did, I said, no, it's more edited highlights, like on Match of the Day. which I thought was quite sharp. But I want to tell you another Father Christmas story, man. I'll tell you another. But this is my favorite. This kid was Scottish. Okay, this kid was Scottish. Now, as I said, like it's been like a 4.5 hour epic day they've had. They've fucked around. They've said they've met elves. They've met Mother Christmas. They've done this, and everyone's learnt this new word, which is cheery high. Everyone goes cheery high and cheery bye. That's the elven fucking greeting, and everybody fucking greets you with that. And when they started, like I was working there for 6 weeks, and it was like cheery high, cheery bye, and I thought that's gonna get old really fucking quick. What I didn't take into account was fucking drama students. They all work there like, cheery high, every single fucking day. And it's just giggling. It's ridiculous. It's constant. But anyway, so this kid, so basically, so by the time they get to the hut, right, don't forget, these are kids, right? This is kids. And Father Christmas is that fucking #1 guy. Like, there's no one bigger on the planet than Father Christmas. So by the time they get to my hut, no matter how cocky they are outside, as soon as the hut door opens, they shut the fuck up. And they're like, and they shut it, and you go, hello, won't you come in? Sit down. What would you like? And I talk to them about a couple of minutes and say, what would you like for Christmas? Normally, that's the situation. But there was this one Scottish kid. And this one Scottish kid, man, like, he was waiting in the door. He was just waiting in the fucking door. Like, he's just waiting. Right, as the door opened, this little kid, tiny, and he just sat there. He just stood there. He's staring at me. Staring me out. I'm Father fucking Christmas. This Scottish kid is staring my ass out from the doorway. And the kid just stood from the doorway, looked at me and just went, didn't say hello, wasn't overawed. As soon as the door opened, he just looked at me and went, I want a Spider-Man bike. Like, not hello, Father Christmas, not this, not that. I want a Spider-Man bike. So I said, won't you come in? Won't you sit down? He goes, aye, I will, but I want a fucking Spider-Man bike. And this just kept asking. So then I'm going on, I'm thinking about, this kid was just like, going, Spider-Man bike. This is about Spider-Man bike. And so they said to him at the end, basically, so got to do this thing where you've got to make him into honorary elves and you do all this shit and you blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, I feel like this question's a little bit redundant, really. I said, but what would you like? It went, Spider-Man bike. Like, it was literally like, I just felt like this little kid reminded me of Trainspotting, like, you are the big man in the chair there, so to speak. I'm here, I've been waiting here all fucking day with your fucking cherry high shite and your fucking, how do you doing? Your cherry high, I fucking meet you, the big man in the chair. I want a fucking Spider-Man bike. If I didn't get a Spider-Man bike, I'm coming for you, I'm coming for your fucking sleigh, I'm gonna fucking, it was just, Scottish children are terrifying is what I'm saying. Right, so, okay, so that's what I've been doing, basically. That's okay, all right, okay, cool, man. In that case, I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you a little bit, right? I'll tell you a little bit about where Dom and I live, okay? Because where Dom and I live, it's middle class, okay? It is middle class. It's a middle class area of Manchester that we both rent a small room in a house in. But it's like, so basically, it kind of makes us middle class just by being there. It's proper middle class. I'll explain how middle class soccer, you'll understand this. This is how middle class it is. This is how middle class chunk this. We had the Greggs and it went out of business. That's how middle class fucking, that's what I'm saying. So, right, so we live there in Cheltenham, basically, and it's lovely, right? It's lovely. But like I said, I'm from Manchester also, Manchester multicultural. I'm from a thriving multicultural metropolis that's called Moss Side, okay? Now, if you don't know about Moss Side, it's the ghetto, okay? Moss Side is as ghetto as any ghetto that might be around you, okay? It's horrible. But that's where I grew up, okay? So this thing, so I grew up in Moss Side, and now I live in Cheltenham, but I feel like the ghetto follows me everywhere. The ghetto follows me everywhere, because for some reason, in this posh, lovely little bit of Cheltenham, I've got crackheads in my alley. And that isn't a rough euphemism for hemorrhoids in my arsehole. There are actual crackheads in my alley. And the thing was with crackheads, so I love crackers in a way, because crackers, like, when they're looking for crack, man, they got like main character energy. They don't give a fuck, man. They're CEO energy. They're going in there. But that's crackers at that point, yeah. But the thing is, so then I heard these crackheads having this argument. Well, this is one woman, right? And she was on the phone, and she said, she was talking to a friend of hers, and she's like the queen crackhead, like the alpha crackhead. She's like, she comes out, yeah, and I can hear her on the phone, and she's talking to someone. I don't know who she's talking to, but you know when you just butt into the middle of, you just catch the middle of a conversation. This woman, she was talking to, and she went, yeah. She went, you know what? He's a dick. She said, you should have bummed him in jail. Now, here's the thing, right? So, yeah, I'll give you a second to allow that to process. I apologize already in advance. She said you should have bummed. You know what bumming means, surely. You know what bumming means. Of course you do. Like, she says you should have bummed him in jail. Now, here's the thing. That's like, I feel like that's no punishment. That's not a punishment for any crime. No matter what you did, man. That's a horrible punishment. Like, it's not a slogan. Like, see it, bum it, sorted. It's not a slogan. It's nothing it's nothing you should ever hear. But here's the thing. But kind of got me wondering as well. Like, what I was thinking is like, who is she talking to? What beast is she talking to? What beast of the level that, like, I feel like there's a conversation. I feel like, because to me, that conversation, a previous conversation must have preceded it along the lines where she was talking to this guy and he was like, yeah, you know what? I seen him in jail and I was going to bub him. I just never got out of it. You know what I mean? I thought, like, who has that much to me? Who has the time? And I think the main thing is, like, there's no moral to this story. So I'm trying, there's no moral here. There's no moral. I'm not trying to there's no moral. I don't know, maybe don't do crack. Or someone might do yours. Hey, there we go. No, it's terrible, wasn't it? All right, so that's my time. I didn't think I was going to get through this, man. I'm genuinely, as I said, I'm 52 years old, and I've never liked this, but I fucking love this, man. I love you guys. Maybe I'll see you another time. Take care. See you later.
Welcome to the internet.
Have a look around.
All right.
Dude.
There we go, there we go.
Yay! Hello, everyone. Hey, final comedian on tonight. Have you got energy in you for the final comedian?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good. You are going to find the next 3 hours of entertainment. Here we go.
are going to fly by. My name's Tony. Now, the main thing you need to know about me is that I don't live with Dom Hatton-Woods. Sorry about that. I failed the application process, but hey. So this is great. So I'm 40. I'm 47. So again, this is my first time doing a VR gig. It's not my first time doing a comedy show. I've been doing comedy 20 years now, and I used to have a proper job before I did this. I used to be a lawyer. I used to be a solicitor before I did this, and I gave it up to become a comedian. I know, because I mean, who wants to earn £200 an hour? Eh? I can earn that in a week now, everyone. It was very exciting. So, so good, lovely to be here. Now, I've sort of get this how this works. Obviously, now the whole avatar world, I'm kind of getting because like I've got kids. Well, I've got 2 beautiful children and 1 ugly one. But right. But the oldest plays Fortnite, so all I can see is Fortnite characters. I'm worried that you guys, instead of heckling, someone's going to shoot me with a bazooka, right? And my money is on this guy, Satcha Meta. I reckon if there's going to be trouble, if someone's going to run me over in a tank, yeah. You just did a gun sign at me, that's amazing. Because you look like you've been playing paintball, to be honest, but not very well. The rest of you look good. So this is it. I've only written 1 joke to do with VR. This is my 1 joke, which is obviously it's all avatars. I reckon next time you come to the comedy club, you could freak the person out who's sort of next to you. What you can do, you can actually come dressed as them, put their skin on. That'd be weird. How would you react to that? Well, you'd be beside yourself, wouldn't you? There you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, an actual VR gig there. VR joke for you. So I've been told we've got, it's pretty much mostly Brits, so UK people and Americans, which I think is less of a comedy show, more of a social experiment, really, isn't it? Because I've done a show. Now, first of all, give me like hands up, or who are the Americans? Any Americans in? Woo! It's Satcha Meta, of course it is. There you go. Look at that, the one that threatened to kill me. Yeah. Well, I've genuinely, because I've done shows out in America, right? Because different audiences react in different ways. The Americans, they're the most excited of all audiences. I've found like genuine, like they go crazy. Although I've found that there are some Americans, right, who don't share the English sense of ironic humour. Customs officers, for starters, they don't share, right? They don't like a joke. He's like, honestly, first time I landed, he had guns. He's like, sir, have you got any illegal drugs? I'm like, what do you need? Merry Christmas. What? And I've done shows in different parts, Which part of America are you from, Satcha Meta? Whereabouts you from?
The Midwest. Midwest.
I haven't got a clue what that means. But anyway, that sounds... Michigan. Yeah, that's soccer. That's their version of Birmingham, basically. Just where you go to die, or if you want to make a car. So I have travelled. I did shows up in Washington, down south though, Alabama State. The guy asked me the guy running the gig there asked me the weirdest question. He goes like this. He goes, "Hey buddy." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Hey buddy, are you pro-gay? Are you pro-gay?" I was like, I'm not even amateur gay. But I'll give anything a try. Come on. What about, have we got any other countries represented in the room? Hello. So many, really? What? Canada. Well, so we're talking American Light. Fantastic. Good to have you in, Fear. Excellent. It's like Budweiser. What about, I tell you, I know I don't look it, right? But I'm genuinely, I suppose you can't really see what I truly look like. I mean, because this is my first time doing a VR gig, and Dom assured me that apparently you have to do it naked. So that seems... we're all naked. We're all naked. Yeah. So what was that echo, James? Look at that. I'm on the toilet. That's called a colostomy bag, James. So there we go. British show.
Oh, you muted again. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, I'm muted again.
Left hand.
Left hand.
Button on this hand.
Thank you, James. Oh no, and now I'm going to shoot someone with a bazooka. Oh no, now I've got in a tank.
Yeah,
There we
good.
go.
Are we back? Fantastic, great. Thank you very much, Ryan. Appreciate that, James. Thank you. He got off the toilet to tell me that as well. That was really impressive.
You made a mess.
Yeah, mate, that was a total mess. Honey, could you get the mop? So different because obviously Americans nice and they get very excited about when they have someone from Britain coming doing a show. Australians are the least inhibited of all people, right? Genuinely, I did a show out there, and I did in fact, when I first landed in Australia, Sydney, right? That incredible. Even the taxi driver was friendly. He's like, mate. Right, I'm going to show you around the city, right? This part of the city is called the Rocks. Yeah? This is the most ancient part of the city. Some of these buildings are over 200 years old. I was like, mate, my shed is 200 years old. Okay, right? Nobody's impressed with that. But I thought this acclimatized me to, because I went on one of these cruise ships, right? And thank you, Sacha Mehta. Americans invented cruising, but British people, as you know, this soccer took it up with great enthusiasm, because for British people, they get very excited about the idea of an all-inclusive holiday, right? And honestly, it's half Americans, half British people, but you can see which ones are the Brits. Look along the buffet queue. The British people are stretching before they eat. It's absolutely fantastic, right? It's like a yoga line. Honestly, I saw one guy, and the worst is, from the north of England, right, there's a place called, where we are now, Manchester, right, there's a place called Bolton near here. I saw one guy, and he got too excited. He had his entire family with him on this cruise ship, and he was trying to teach them all. And he's like saying to his son, right, son, come here, let your old man show you how to do a buffet, right? Put the rice back. And then his wife was there. He said, Sandra, love, come on, you can have more. Remember, you're eating for two. Someone's like, is she pregnant? No, schizophrenic. Go on, get in there. Unbelievable, right? So they had a karaoke night on this, and on one ship when I went out to Australia, it was a Carnival cruise line. It was all Australians. They brought British comedians on, and they had a karaoke night. Best thing I've ever seen. One guy all the passengers getting up having a song. One guy gets up, the most Australian thing I've ever seen. He got up and he said, "Right, hello everybody. I'd like to dedicate this song to my wife Denise because it's our 29th year wedding anniversary." And everyone said, "That's amazing, God bless you." And then he proceeded to sing Tom Jones' "Please Release Me," like that. So where you are, love. So there we go. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. I hope you've had it. Like you said, that was. We were having a lovely time until I said Merry Christmas. Then you all sounded slightly depressed. Are you okay? That's it. And a happy new year. I get excited about this time of year because like I say, I got kids, and it's an interesting, I think when I was a child, right, Christmas brings you back to your early memories. And I don't know if anyone does this because I know you're from the cross world, but we had growing up stockings, these stockings that you put above the fireplace, and that was my first memory from early. I must have been 4 or 5 years old, and I've got 2 older brothers. We'd creep downstairs on Christmas morning. Imagine if you would, there was like a living room, there was a fireplace, 3 stockings, there was a fruit bowl next to the stocking, and that's the first thing we'd do on Christmas morning. Each of me and my brothers would go to each of our stocking and then just return the fruit to the bowl. And that was Christmas, everyone. We were really poor, right? We were so growing up, right? But so did anyone get anything nice for Christmas? Did anyone get anything really special, or get anyone something special? Merry Christmas. Oh, no, go on. Galametta. What did you get?
Nothing really.
Great. Okay, that's it. I thought you were putting your hand up there, but fair enough. I got my wife. I tell you what. Oh yes, Sacha Mehta. What did you get?
I got an interesting gift. I got a Kinder egg smuggled in from Canada for me.
Nice.
We're not allowed to have them here.
That's incredible. A Kinder egg smuggled in from. It'd be better if you got an egg smuggled in from Russia, though. That'd be because then if it says Fabergé at the beginning, try that next year, Sacha. That's ace, right? I got my wife. well, this just joke won't translate. I got my wife one of those pamper days, right? It's 8 hours in a nappy, but that joke won't scan because it doesn't make sense. Because pamper doesn't matter. But so, but my dad, right? My dad is Spanish, okay, and he's a nightmare to buy for at Christmas, right? So, and people never believe me. I say, I know I sound very, very British. I'm genuinely half Spanish. My father is called Mariano. He has a very sexy Spanish voice. I don't know how it's happened. My father, he talk like this, and I talk like this, right? It was a nightmare growing up. Girlfriends used to ring up and be like, put your dad back on. How you doing, man? And my dad is genuinely, right, Spanish, right? He's retired now. This is how bad my dad is at English, right? He's been in the UK over 50 years. He doesn't know English very well, right? So for instance, he's retired, or he calls it semi-retirement. He has 3 houses that he rents out. And he goes like this the other day. He goes, hey, you know, I have living in one of my house, some aliens. I'm like, Dad, it's pronounced Somalians. Okay. I need to do the right. So this is how bad my dad is. Right, he's terrible for buying. Right. So me and my brothers, we made the mistake. This was about, I think this was like 2021. It's like about 4 or 5 years ago. We bought him his first ever laptop. Right. He's in his mid-70s. We bought him his first ever laptop for Christmas. He didn't look at it until about February. Right, and then he rings me up and he goes, Antonio. I said, yes, Dad. He goes, this laptop, I said, yes, Dad, is broken. I said, what do you mean? He goes, I hear on the internet there are pedophiles. There's one on my computer. I go, what? Come on. What are you trying? I went round, I said, show me, right? And he opens up the laptop like this, right? And he points in the corner. He goes, there, pedophile. I'm like, Dad, that's a PDF file. Okay, and there we go. Do you feel the palpable sense of relief in the room there? Where's he going with this one? Look at that. Satcher was starting to leave. So there we go. Oh God, just how long, sorry, Dom? Got 2 minutes? Okay, I've got a couple of minutes left. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll leave you with a couple of quick stories. But basically, Merry Christmas and all that, which is fantastic. And it's obviously an interesting time of year. Now, this is interesting as well. This is not the first time I've done a show on the internet, because obviously there was during COVID, we used to do online shows, and it was incredible. Like, it was March 2020. People like this, they were like, Tony, you're knackered, there's going to be no comedy, you're going to have to start doing things online. So I took up gambling. That was good, right? And then, but it was incredible. I don't know if this happened in other countries, but we got given free money. As a self-employed comedian, the government gave me 80% of our declared taxable income. Yes! Which I thought was very generous. I'd only ever given them 5, which was right nice. But we got through it, right? We got through it. And then obviously, it all came back, and we can now, you know, it's good. We can gather together, which is great, right? Basically, the first thing to go was because you do comedy in different places, right? And we're doing the cruise ships. I knew it was about January 20th. I knew all those got cancelled, and that was it, because they were the first place when people started to catch the virus, right? COVID-19 and all that. And I remember that because it was 2018. I caught a virus on a cruise ship, right? And it was pre-COVID, and there was an outbreak. Does anyone remember? Has anyone heard of one called? What was it called? It was norovirus. Did anyone here ever get norovirus? Yeah, do you remember? We look back with nostalgia to that one, don't we? It was. If you've not had it, right? I knew we were going to be drunk because I caught that 2018. I was on this cruise ship, and it was that. If you've not had it, it's vomiting and diarrhea at the same time. Same time. And it's honestly, it was that bad. You couldn't even trust a fart. Honestly, right? I was on this ship, right? And I was like that, and I was yawning. I was like that. I yawned. I went, oh, no. I was horrified, but not as horrified as the people in the jacuzzi with me. That was unbelievable. Just who turned on the bubbles, right? So it is. So listen, I'll tell you this quick thing, right? So this is the one thing I'm going to quickly tell you, right? I've now I've obviously got 2 kids. We're not having any more kids. Part of the reason, right? So I've been married 18 years, and and I've done all right with that because I didn't think I was like mature enough to even get married. You read all them statistics, like half of all marriages end up lasting forever. It's a long time, isn't it, right? But the statistic you want to worry about, apparently once you've had children, right, apparently your love life is meant to go down on average 67%, which is a gross underestimation. Honestly, right? I came home from a gig once, my wife's like, she's like, why don't you take your trousers off? I'm like, why? She says, I'm putting a wash on. Okay, right, there you go, right. So this is the last thing I'll tell you, right? So it was November 2024, right? We decided, right, we're not having any more kids. So I had I don't know if anyone here has ever had this, right? I had what's called a vasectomy, right? So I'm now all the infertile people in the room, hello there, thanks. Good to see you there, that's fantastic. So I'm on my own here, thanks. Not even James on the toilet, proving it to himself. Well, basically, to book in for a vasectomy, you've got to, in the UK, you've got to go see your GP, right? Because unlike America, all our doctors are still practicing, right? Our general practitioner went to see the GP, and he said, how can I help you, Mr. Vino? I said, well, can I book in for a vasectomy? And he goes, well, we can talk about it. I said, I don't want to talk about it. He said, well, I've got to ask you a series of questions to make sure you definitely want to do it. I said, go on then. He goes, question 1, have you considered the scenario where your wife and your children die and you're left alone? I'm like, yes, I have considered it. But I don't have the contacts. And he put me straight in. So there we go. Listen, this has been absolutely fantastic. You've been amazing. Right, okay, right, let's get the bazookas out. Let's end this gig in style. Come on, who wants it? Yeah, Satcha Matcha. I'm going to bring on Dom Hatton-Woods now. He's just getting dressed, and then as soon as he is, I'll bring him on. But you've been absolutely fantastic. God bless you. Good night. Have a great New Year. Thank you very much. Woo, 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 woo.
Right.
Oh no, yeah. He's gonna do the last closing thing.
Oi, you bunch of twats. We're back. That's the end of the show. Round of applause for both of the comics you just saw. That was good. Give them some applause. Give them some applause. I'm muted. Wait, tits. Wait, you're. I think I muted myself. I'm back. Round of applause for the comics you just saw, everyone. Give them some love. That was great. No, that was a great show. Yeah, man, great show. So please, we're gonna try. I think we're gonna keep trying to do this every single month, probably on the last Sunday of the month. So please, you guys, please come back. Tell your VR friends, your VR girlfriend, your VR wife, whatever it is, your VR husband. Tell everyone. Get them down and let's get this run packed out. Thank you so much for coming back, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. See you in a bit. Bye.